Hi, welcome to the track-by-track video from TrollfesT for Helluva album. First of all, I will talk about the intro, which is called This Is Just Intro. That was one of the last songs to be written for this album, and it's we wanted to make an instrumental song which is inspired by 70s music like Electric Light Orchestra and so on. So, pretty rad. Track number 2 is called Professor Otto, and is a up-tempo, fist-in-the-face Balkan metal song which takes you straight into the groove and keeps the groove on through the whole thing. It got lots of metal riffing and lots of instrumentation. It also got some progressive parts in the middle, which is kind of unusual for us. And it's a really catchy tune.
Klar? Ja. Outside of the cave entrance, Professor Otto is standing together with 5 other trolls. The professor has been commanded by Karve, which is the chief executive of daily operations in Kaos Corp, to lead a group on a mission deep into the earth and fetch him. And he needs an army. And the first decision he makes is to make Sisters of the Spelunking lead him, Jägermeisters, Shetlandsbo, and Islandslands on the way.
So, Spelunking Sisters is my song, and it's a really, it has blast beats actually, and it's very thrashy, and it's very fast, and it's one of the most brutal songs on the entire album actually, and I'm really proud of that. And it also features the Spelunking Sisters choir actually, which is kind of funny because the title is Spelunking Sisters and the choir goes so yeah, it has, and we even have a bit of 8-string flirt in that song. It's not really apparent, but it is in there somewhere, and that's something that we wanted to do on this record, just to have a hint of 8-string in there.
The story of Spelunking Sisters, as the name suggests, is about the Spelunking Sisters, and they are very adaptive cave divers. And they know the top levels of the caves of the earth like the back of their hand. Since the mission requires them to go a lot deeper than that though, the group decides the group decides to have a grand feast at the last tavern they will see for a long time. So some drinking things going on in this song.
Fourth song of the album is called Gigantic Cave, and it's probably one of my favorites. It starts with a brutal opening and with down-tuned guitars and xylophones and marimbas. It got pretty catchy chorus, one of the most catchy choruses of the album, I think. It also have a campfire middle part, where also Miriam from Ramset helps us out with her beautiful voice. It's a pretty nice tune.
After the feast, the trolls venture deeper and deeper through all sorts of tunnels, caves and cracks, until all of a sudden they find themselves standing in a gigantic cave. The cave is so big it has a massive fungi jungle filled with strange life forms. The trolls wander about exploring the splendor.
Song number 5. It's called Steel Sara, and you have probably seen the video. This was the first single of the album. It starts with a kind of 90s rave part. This is kind of an unusual sound for TrollfesT. And the rest of the song is catchy style with lots of brass instrumentation. It's got an epic middle part. And yeah, it will be a banger live, I guess. So pretty nice tune.
Yeah. After several days of exploring the jungle, the spelunking sister Steel Sara finally finds a hole that leads deeper into the earth. After calling for the others, she dives in and finds herself face to face with a huge snake. Unfazed, she draws her sword and chops it into pieces. There are more snakes in the cave, but they soon suffer the same fate. But the really cool thing about this track is the arpeggios I laid down with my ARP 2600. I used all 3 VCOs, but used 2 of them as LFOs. That way I was able to create a really powerful single VCO sound. And as we all know, the ARP is one of the few monophonics Yeah, and then there's the song TrollfesT, which I think is the best song on the album. It's a lot of laughter, and some laughing, and some more laughter. And Trollman made this song on his drum pad, and that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Hen of Hades. We've been talking a long time about making an album, or a song about a hen called Hen of Hades. With this in mind, I wanted something really up-tempo, frenetic. I found a sample in this software I'm using that I really wanted to use. So I just started making the most frenetic Balkan melodies I could come up with blast beats. Doomstain, Trollmannen is doing some Busta Rhymes, singing pretty fast. Funny chorus with a lot of chicken sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, after several more days of descending, the other spelunking sister, Camouflage Claire, suddenly appears to tell the trolls that there is a problem ahead. Not only is there a massive river to cross, but the only boat is guarded by a very angry-looking hen. In a daring effort, the trolls run for the boat and make it, except for Shetland's Paul, who is eaten by the hen.